Hello, you beautiful people. Welcome to the channel. It's Rad, and in this video, you can watch the forecast for your star sign for the week 1st to 7th of September 2025. It's Gemini reading now for the Gemini sun, but also for the moon and rising, because while the sun sign is going to show you what events are going to happen to you going through your week, the moon sign and the rising sign are not less important, because the moon sign will show you how those events are going to affect you, what kind of feelings they will provoke in you. And the rising sign will show you the best way how to handle them. So listening to all three of your major signs will give you a pretty good idea what kind of a week you are having ahead. It's going to broaden up the reading for you, and it's going to make it much more personalized. So with that said, the first card for you, Gemini, for the upcoming week is the Fool, followed by Six of Swords. Third one, that will be Five of Wands. And the final card, that is a King of Wands. It's a quite of a broad reading, which could relate to literally anything that is happening into one's life. And obviously, we all know what the Fool card kind of means. It is the first card of your reading here, okay? Which describes the topic and also the environment of your week. And we all know that that's a new beginning. But because of the Six of Swords into a second position, which I'm going to get into a minute, for you, the Fool rather represents, well, it's going to be your choice how you're going to play that card. But for you, it represents more of a restart rather than a brand new beginning. It does represents, like, for example, reconciliation, getting on your job in a new way, fixing up certain relationships, and all these kind of things, because with the Fool card, you're going to have, or with the energy of the Fool going into your week, you're going to have the unique opportunity to start anew, to start clean with already existing, area in your life, or already existing field in your life, like to start clean with your job, even if you have messed up previously, even if things went awry, you get a chance to reconcile with, for example, a girlfriend or your boyfriend, depends on your preferences here, and the relationship again, or rather like start it again, will have nothing to do with the one that it was before, which was a reason for you to break up in the first place. It will be like you both have learned your lesson from it, and you're not going to allow that thing to happen ever again. Now, into this restart, what is important for you to uphold is, at least at first, pretty undetached, or rather like unattached, I'm sorry, not undetached, but unattached behavior. What I mean here is that rather approaching the matter with huge expectations, okay, with the big demands of, for example, behavior from the other side, or say payment, or say kind of like a reciprocal compensations. You should approach it in a way that's kind of like with a zero expectations, and that is going to give you a lot of freedom to shape the old new enterprise in any way you want. With the Fool, everything is possible here, from the job, from the relationship, okay, from the friendship, from your hobby, and all that. And it's important to allow your muse to guide you through that process, okay. Another thing that it is very possible for you, Gemini, going into the week is to make a lot of friends as well. It is just your behavior, that unattached behavior, will open you up for a lot of introductions, and also for a lot of people to want to at least to kind of like get to know you a little bit better so they can decide whether they do want a friendship with you or not. And thus you are up for a lot of connections that can be forged. That is, of course, if you do so choose to make that approach. And we are coming to the second card, which is a Six of Swords. That is what is going to work against you, and that is the moment of your decision whether to make a brand new beginning, like quitting your job and searching for a new one, like cutting completely with your ex, for example, and searching for a new one. Thank you for choosing my channel to get your weekly forecast, and I really hope that it does helps you and it gives you some answers that you seek. If you do want to drive the situation home, however, and get more specific answers for it and more specific insight to it, you can go for a personalized reading to my website, which link you're seeing right now at your screen. You can find it as well in the description down below. Other than that, let's jump right away back to your video. Like I don't know, walking away from your family, or kind of like walking away from your social circle. It's just walking away in general, making that risky move toward the unknown. It's going to work strongly against you in that particular case, because it's not going to get you any closer to what you are aiming for, meaning that the new person that you are going to get introduced to is not going to be better than the old one. The new dupe ain't going to pay well or better than the old one. The new social circle ain't gonna understand you better than the old one, and so on and so forth. That is at least for the duration of the week. I mean, this this move to break clean from your past could be made, but these cards in that particular case, if you are determined to make it, these cards in that case urges you to give one last chance to the old before you jump into the new, because the old has the ability, at least according to them, to reshape itself, in a way that is going to be better than anything new you can get that is around you. The third card, it is a Five of Wands here, and that is another reason why you should stick to what you have right now, because that card shows only one thing. Again, it is in a position of what helps you, and what helps you is the ability to transform a failure into success going through your week here, because there are going to be some circumstances that nobody is going to see coming. Okay, and they will give you the edge. Those circumstances are going to give you the edge to prove yourself as, for example, invaluable asset at your work, which is going to earn you a bigger pay, a pay that has nothing to do with the one you had by that point, or is going to prove you're someone that your family can't go without, okay, or is going to prove you're someone that your ex can't go without, and so on and so forth. So it's a week where, through these super unexpected circumstances, you can basically shove the stuff in everyone's face and kind of like show them that they were all kind of wrong. And the last card, it is how the week wraps up for you here, Gemini. That is a King of Wands. So couple of ways it is how the week is going to wrap up for you. First one, it's going to be a very pleasant experience. You're going to have a lot of fun, whether you're going to decide to spend it with your beloved ones, with your family, with your friends, or even if you do decide to work. Either way, you're going to have a lot of fun out there. You're always going to find a way how to enjoy the life that you have set it up for yourself. Again, whether that's life is going to be a working life, intimate life, family life, whatever, you're just gonna be able to make fun for yourself. And the other way how the week is gonna end up, it is that now you're gonna have the means to make a serious moves toward your ideas and your ambitions as well. Serious moves toward making business, if that's your ambition. Serious moves, toward a person that you do have an interest in, so on and so forth, or a interest that you are maintaining. And when I said a person that you do have as interest, that reading applies to you as well, because if If you do have a person of interest, then the reading urges you not to swap it up, but actually to give one more chance to the commitment or to the efforts toward a commitment before you actually decide to completely cut loose. And through the reading, there is going to be very unexpected circumstances, which probably that person is going to need you, is going to see you in a very, very different light, and is going to cave. This was your weekly tarot reading. I hope it helped you and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, you can subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, leave a like, comment on the video as well if you feel the need to do so. Any engagement would help me greatly. And if you do think that this video can help someone you know, you can share it as well with them. Other than that, hopefully we're going to see each other next time. And until then, bye.